on this Saturday morning. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. I feel bad for only streaming twice this week. Theoretically, I could have streamed a couple more times, but I just ended up doing other things. Because I was going to stream Wednesday, because I had the day off, but then, like, I was busy, like, working on something, and so I didn't stream in the afternoon, and then I thought, oh, I'll stream in the evening, and then I just didn't end up streaming in the evening. Like, frickin' heck, man. Frickin' heck. It's so annoying to me when I just don't end up streaming, because, like, there's, like, a war in my head, because, like, streaming takes up a giant 3-hour-plus chunk of time, like, every day I do it, you know? And I work 40 hours a week. So that's, like, 8 hours a day. Like, I do not get a lot of time to, like, get done other stuff done on my to-do list, so it's so tempting to, like, skip streaming for a day to work on other things. But then I feel bad afterwards because I didn't stream. The good news is my schedule has resolved itself a bit with work, so I should be able to stream a lot more. Hydrate in a second! I'm busy yapping! I'm busy yapping! Why you I'm busy yapping! I'll hydrate in a second! But wait, now I lost my train of thought. Okay, I think I know where I am. But I'm hoping to go back to streaming almost every day. My work schedule has resolved to make that possible, so I'm hoping to go back to streaming almost every day, like I was previously able to. So that's something I'm hopeful for. That's something I'm very hopeful for. What else happened? Oh, you see the title? So the past few streams, my mic has been set to the wrong setting. And I am so mad and annoyed about it. So there's a button on the back of my mic. I can check it right now. Okay, good. It's set to the right thing. There's a button on the back of my mic. So stereo mode, not stereo. Stereo is specific. Stereo is a different mode. It was specifically bidirectional. But now there's a button on the back of my mic that I can push to make it like swap modes. So there's like stereo, there's bidirectional, there's cardioid. What I want to use is cardioid, because it only catches sound a little, like directly pointing towards me in like one direction. So that cuts out a lot like unwanted noise. But it was set to bidirectional as if there were two people talking. So I sounded so much more airy the past few streams. And like you could hear so much more background noise. You don't have to apologize, Plasma. It's not really something you have to apologize for. Redeems are a normal thing. I'm just a cranky horse. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I have like front and back bidirectional. There's cardioid, there's like surround, there's a few different settings. But yeah, I want it on cardioid, but somehow I must have bumped the button at some point and swapped it to bidirectional. So my audio quality was so much worse the past few streams. My audio quality was so much like no one mentioned anything, and the people I told said they didn't notice it, but I could hear it. In VODs and in clips, I could hear it. And I'm so annoyed by it. I'm so annoyed by it. Who's my favorite Batman? Honestly, I don't know enough about the various Batmans to have an opinion. Does Lego Batman count? Can I say Lego Batman? But at least it's fixed now. At least it's fixed now, so now I don't sound like I mean, even if, like, maybe I only heard it because I knew my ears were, like, kind of trained to hear it, and because I have good headphones, but, like, what if there was someone else who was trained to hear it, who had good headphones, who noticed I sounded worse? I'm just mad, I'm such a perfectionist about my stream quality. You think Lego Batman counts? Good. But I'm just so annoyed. I'm just so annoyed that it was like that for several streams. It was definitely there. There was definitely an audible difference, at least to me. It's mostly better now. At first, I thought it was the gain on my mic was turned too high, so I fiddled with it before I noticed it was the other button. So you guys gotta tell me if I sound too loud or too quiet, because I did fiddle with the gain a little bit, so it might not be exactly where it was previously. Hopefully it's fine. I did test it out a bit. I strung up some lights in my room. I spent, it's ridiculous how many hours it took. It's just a string of lights, like Christmas lights, but it took frickin' forever to do. I got these U-shaped nails, you know what I'm talking about? Like the U-shaped nails. And I put like the lights in the string of lights in like the bottom of the U. And I tap it into the ceiling to like hold it there because I want the lights flat against my ceiling. And it took frickin' forever. It took literal hours, which is ridiculous. You wouldn't think it would have taken that long looking at it, but it did. I think it came out nice. I think it really completes my room, but it took so long. But I am very glad to have it off my to-do list. That was a big reason I didn't stream yesterday, is because I was working on that. I still need to finish cleaning up afterwards. Anything new? I'm telling y'all about what's new. I'll read out everything you guys have said in a minute once I'm done yapping. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I still need to finish cleanup, by the way. While I was tapping them into my ceiling, a little bit of plaster fell. Like ceiling plaster. So there's a little bit of ceiling plaster on some of my stuff. I cleaned a lot of my stuff, but there's still a little bit on two of my bookcases. And I gotta clean some stuff off my floor. But most of my room is clean, but it's still a little bit of cleanup work to do afterwards. Plus all this stuff that, like, I got knocked off my shelves and then I had to move. lights because, you know, I'm reaching up to the ceiling, but like, if I'm doing it like on the edge of my room, I have to like lean over and stuff got in my way. So the room is slightly messy, but it's still a little bit to clean up. There's a little bit to clean up, and I'm perfectly capable of cleaning, and I just need to find the time. Possibly on Tuesday, because I always get Tuesdays off. Possibly Tuesday. Or Sunday if I have a little extra time. Most likely Tuesday. Or tonight if I want to stay up a little bit. But yeah, I put the lights up, and I think it really completes the room. You guys can't tell because the camera doesn't show the ceiling here, obviously, but the lighting is really does a lot for the lighting in the room. Like, if it's night and you turn all the other lights off, it actually lights up the entire room. It actually lights up the entire room, which is great. Like, it really does something for the lighting. Because my room doesn't actually have a ceiling light. So all the lights in my room are plugged into various outlets. I also have a little remote so I can turn, like, the lights on and off, like the Christmas lights. Because I plugged them in behind something, I don't want to have to move the thing to turn them on and off, so I got a little remote, and it's cool. But yeah, I'm glad that project took way more effort than I thought it would. But I'm glad I did it. It's off my to-do list, and now I have Christmas lights in my room of various colors, which is nice. Alright, I haven't said hi to people in chat yet, so let's see who's here. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Plasma. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Marks. Hello, Wibble. Hello, Bruce. Technical difficulties? What technical difficulties? I mean, it took me a little longer to get started than usual. Because my Firefox did the thing where it suddenly starts lagging. I don't know why it does that. It's something that's developed in the last few months. I've complained about it before, but like, when I start... soon after I first start using it, like... It can be anywhere from a couple minutes to like 15 minutes to half an hour, but like the first time I use Firefox after booting up my computer, sometimes after a period of time, it'll like basically freeze or significantly lag out. And then I have to like close it and opening it again, and after I do that, it like doesn't happen again for the rest of time my computer's on. I don't know why it does that. It's extremely annoying. Literally, I don't know why that happens. It doesn't make sense, because it's a fairly new development. And the annoying part is when it does it, when like, I've just started stream, so now I have to reload the page, reload everything, and then reopen all my tags, and then probably reset up the post for Twitter and Blue Sky. It's very annoying, and I don't know why it's happening. I'm hoping maybe it's some sort of, like, memory leak? I know just enough about computers to be a danger to myself and others, but not enough to actually know what I'm talking about. But it feels like it would be a memory leak. But like, then why would it only happen like the first time? Why wouldn't it happen after you restart it? I don't get it. But it did take a little longer than usual to get going because I had to do all that. But I don't know how you're not psychic, so you couldn't have known that. So I don't know what you mean by technical difficulties. Let's see, what's my opinion on Patrick Starr? I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy. Hello, Vector. Hello, Stomper. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Cloudwalker. You're making a fan art. Yeah, that's nice. I did see you say it a little further on. You're trying to make a fan art of me. That's cool. That's always nice to see when people do that. It really tickles me. Hi, Face Implosion. Hi, NJN. Hi, RDC. Hi, Ace. Hi, Brony Gamer. You've been trying to make a fan art of me, playing Minecraft for hours now. So you're trying to make the fan art in Minecraft? Ever thought about trying Arc Raiders? It doesn't seem like my type of game. It's not really my type of game. I'm pretty set in my gaming ways, honestly. Hi, Commander Pauline. Hi, Heart. You got a cheese sandwich plushie. Your birthday is this month? Well, happy early birthday, I guess. Hi, Soul Kitty. You got 2 Power Ponies figures for Christmas, Zap and Maniac. Cool. Hey, Big Gamer. Alright, now I gotta do that sippy redeem, that hydrate redeem. I'm still working on my time management. Cause like, I want to sleep late, but also getting up at 6 a.m. lets me actually get stuff done and stream on time. So there's like a battle, like, and I don't know how much sleep I need. Like medical guidelines have actually changed. Now you're supposed to get between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And, like, I don't know how you're supposed to figure out how much sleep you actually need. So it's like a constant battle to figure out, like, how do I balance getting enough sleep with actually, like getting stuff done in the morning and getting the stream on time. It's so, time management is so fucking difficult. Working full-time sucks, man. I know, it's working full-time sucks. You have so little time to yourself. Hello, Drake. That's great, Ace. I'm so flattered that you choose to use me as plushie making practice. Sorry, everything got bamboozled there. It's like a suggestion we are evolving to want less hours of sleep. That's not evolution. That's not evolution. That's not what that word means. No, they're saying the average adult should have 7 to 9 hours. You were doing a 14+ hour extended shift at your job, Lily. That's more than full-time. That's more than full-time. Jesus, they better be paying you well. They better be paying you well. But hey, I made it to stream today. I did it. I did it, and now we got the stream, so... Blammo! Hey, I didn't want to bet if it's gonna let us join or not, if it's gonna crash us. Look at that, actually let us in this time, first try. Let's make sure there's nothing in our mailbox. And then we'll go to our normal snow placement. Right when I started up Minecraft the first time. Oh, sorry about your trees. Oh, I see. So, for people who don't remember, because we last played on here a couple weeks ago, oops. But there were some trees that were chopped down over here. And I fixed them on stream while humorously complaining about them. Wondering who, like, tore them down instead of going to the resource world. Oop, I'm lagging a little bit. GPU's doing too much loading all this stuff. But this must be from the person... This must be from the person who chopped them down, not realizing that I didn't want them chopped down. So they gave me some saplings to rip. That's nice. I was forgiven. Honestly, I'd mostly forgotten about it. Any animal farms? No. All the animals are wild. We just have wild animals roaming around. Haven't been on BronyTales for a while. Maybe you should hop back on. Let's see, the saplings will go in the sapling chest upstairs. We could do a quick fly around to make sure everything is still in one piece. And that we didn't miss anything last time when we were fixing stuff. 8K, yeah, you look... On my side, it shows you have like over 1,000 ping. It seems like your computer is having some issues. My condolences. There we go. We'll do a quick fly around. Hi, Christopher. Hey, hold still. Give you a little kiss on the head. Hey, hold still. Mwah. Give him a little kiss on the head. Because he deserves it. Really want to know what I'm thinking? I'm trying this for you, trying to fake it. So hurry up and bust your own griffin. Supreme Asian internet rage. No, it just won't help. I've been crying all alone in a feather-bound hill. For a second, I would lay it all beside myself. I'm a victim of protagonist syndrome. You want to get this mod, but your laptop can't handle it? Which mod, Cloudwalker? Protagonist syndrome. I fear it doesn't matter, no, it just won't help. I've been crying all alone in a feather-bound hell. Second, I would lay it all beside myself. I'm a victim of protagonist syndrome. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Please pardon this aggression. Can't you see I'm stressing? I wanna help you, I really do, but I still can't help myself. I just don't know how to tell you. Oh, hang on, there's a messed up tree there. I think that's just because of terrain generation and not player action. Still needs to be fixed. Oh, there's another message. See, terrain generation. Frickin' hates me personally, I swear. My voice never seems to remain. I really appreciate that. I'm far from a professional singer, but I'm glad to hear that you guys appreciate what I can do. I'm glad the singing lessons are at least doing something. The one I'm playing right now, the Pony mod? What do you mean your laptop can't handle it? It's not all that, it shouldn't be all that intensive. What issues do you have when you try to use it? And I'm using more than just the mod that makes me look like a pony. I'm using all the other ones too. I think that's a bug. The torch is not in the right spot. I mean, it shouldn't be that resource intensive, I don't think. Hi, Fluffy Sonic fanboy. It has been a little while. You have had lagging on your old laptop, like real bad? Funny, I wouldn't expect the Pony mod to lag. It just changed what some things look like. Wonder why that happens. You sent a message in my Twitch chat meant for Facebook Marketplace. How the heck did you manage that? Okay, I think I saw another. Yeah, this tree is fucked up. Looks like we have some terrain generation wreck trees over here. So let's get to fixing them. Is the lighting part of the mod? No, this is a, no, the lighting is a shader pack. Shader packs are different than mods, although I do have a mod that adds more features to my particular shader pack. I'm using a shader pack called Complementary Unbound, and then I have a mod that adds more features to Complementary Unbound. Oh man, yeah, terrain generation, like, fuck the stuff over here. Let's do some repairs. No, not Optifine. I'm using Fabric, and Optifine doesn't play nice with Fabric. So I have other mods. I have other mods to improve performance. But no, these are not Optifine shaders. They're shaders run by Iris. You're supposed to cut down tree, not... You think you're supposed to cut down tree, not build it? No. No, you don't get it. You don't get it, Shiny. It's all about the aesthetics. We gotta keep the property values up, you see. We gotta keep the property values up. And fucked up trees lower the local property values. Hi, Runes! You're playing Lightyear Frontier. Hope you're having fun. Your laptop is a shitty thing when you got code issues and your laptop can be one laptop. Like, your laptop can be run with 6 render distance. I get that, yeah. Back when I had my first laptop, I specifically remember when I played Minecraft, it would crash every half an hour or so. It's so hard to remember. It's so long ago now, jeez. Oh yeah, this is another fuck tree. This whole line here is just fuck trees. There's just a whole bunch of fuck trees on this line. Oh, man. But I guess that's from when all this regenerates. This is going to take a while to fix. We're going to be here a while. Building a new stable here? No, I'm fixing all the trees that must have been fucked up when the world border expanded, because all that terrain regenerated, I guess. And that messed a lot of stuff up. We're gonna spend some time fixing it. Birch leaves, there we go. Your business ponies, see right there is my city/nation of Laponyburg, and I can't have fucked up trees right on the outskirts. It's bad for tourism, it's bad for property, it's just bad all around. It's bad aesthetics, you have to look out your window and see a bunch of yuck. Unacceptable. Looks like this is another... something like that. There we go. There we go. Look at that, fixes that tree. Do I think people need to bring back Minecraft song parodies? I mean, I think people still do them if you know where to look. Oh god, there's just so many of them. There's just so many messed up trees. And I'm being harassed by mobs. Your laptop couldn't run Minecraft without Optifine. I mean, I feel like that's kind of why Optifine existed in the first place. Ever thought about making a tree house? I mean, sure. Probably thought about it. Don't really need to because I already have a house in the game, in this server, but sure, I've thought about it. Do we know any public wither skeleton farms or skull shops? Not offhand, but might be some. The thing with the medallions, you don't have to worry about the property value of this surface. You're playing with a 3D printer your friend gave me. You printed a Phantom of the Opera. It's nice. What patch is the server running? The server is running 1.21.4 on Java. But it can also support some lower versions of Java. I forget what it runs, what like the base, what the minimum is, but it's running on 1.21.4 and it has support for some lower versions through plugins. I play on 1.21.4 because I always feel like playing on the actual base version gives you less bugs. So yeah, we're gonna be here a while, chat. Ah, my nose is running. Hang on. Drippy nose. How'd you have the hearts and yet you can still float? It's really been a while since you've watched me, isn't it, Fluffy Sonic? Because I swear you've watched me play Minecraft on this server before. I've always been able to fly on this server. They have plugins that give you powers based on pony species you might select. I chose Pegasus, and so I can fly. It's a server plugin, so it's really been an adventure since you last watched me. I think Earth Ponies get this, like, stomp the ground attack, and they might be able to grow crops faster. I forget what the exact specifics are. I'd have to look it up. Haha, very funny, Starfall. You think it's funny, but it's not. Let me give this creep. I'm being harassed again. What does unicorns give you? I mean, you can cast spells. It's like teleportation spells and various other spells. So yeah, you get spells. Is this streamer wholesome? Depends what you mean by wholesome. I mean, I like to think I curate a very responsible and respectful community, but also I swear like a sailor, so it really depends on your definition of wholesome. Wholesome with some swearing. I like the term cozy chaotic. There we go, that's that fixed. Oh, Deadbone, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's fix these. Very annoying that there seems to be like a whole line of messed up trees here. Peaceful, totally peaceful, no problems here. Why would you want to cast the Harry Potter murder spell? Like in what circumstance would that be acceptable? Okay, this has to go. Hello, Ace. I don't remember if I said hello to you a few seconds ago, so I said hello again just in case. Can't be too careful. I love shader packs, man. I mean, look at those frickin' stars. Like, that's fucking amazing. LOVE me some shader packs. Like, literally, if I tried to turn shader packs off and I just couldn't do it. Everything looks so much more ugly without them. I tried to turn them off and I was immediately like, ah! The horror! The horror! Can't do it. Can't play Minecraft without shaders anymore. It's just not done. Just not done. Oh, cut into a tree I didn't need to cut into. I was not paying attention. I did. Okay. You know the design of the flower ponies? Flower ponies? Which ones are you referring to? The only reason you got back into Minecraft was with the movie coming out. Really? Astro Spectrum, thank you for the follow. Alright, I think we'll keep repairing a little further. I think over there the damage actually ends. You can see how the world border just cuts right through. Because that was the original world border. And then at some point the server expanded and all this got regenerated. So that's why all the trees look fucked up. So we're gonna go for a little bit fixing these. I'm doing that, I should probably put away all my extra snow. Just so I have more inventory space. There we go. Alright, next step. Let's fix this. That's better. Minecraft movie came out the exact day as your 17th birthday. That's cool. My house was originally at world border, more or less, yeah. I originally wanted to build it at like the corner of the world, but those areas were already claimed. So I flew along the world border until I came to this area. And there was a flower forest biome here, so it seemed like a good idea to just build this settlement here, a flower forest near world border. So it's no longer at world border, but hey, it was back in the day, and that was cool. Oh, hang on, there's more trees that could be fixed here. That's spruce. There's birch. This is gonna be quite a bit of work. We're gonna be here a while. I didn't repair all this, like, right after? Because you think I would have immediately noticed and fixed these trees. Like, the server updated a while ago, and I remember exploring after the world updated. Running out of birch. Oh good, this is actually the one I was already working on. Okay, this one, just some small repairs. Let me land before I fall out of the sky. Used to be one of those Minecraft haters who bought into the whole better graphics equals good game mentality. Glad you grew out of that. Nah, if better graphics makes a good game, then there's a lot of really shit games that would be amazing. Because then you'd also be cutting yourself out of games that are having graphics like they're specifically stylized. Like, if you only want super hyper realistic graphics, then you're cutting yourself out of any game with like stylized graphics. Horse of water, tell you my secrets. Do I have secrets? What am I? See, this is the part where I should be able to like improv something funny, but literally nothing is coming to mind. See, I really gotta work on my improv skills, because if I was a good streamer, I'd immediately come up with a super haha funny. But I'm like failing right now. I really got like just like nothing sprung to mind. I like strained my brain and it just didn't work. You hope there's a mod out there where it creates the entirety of Ponyville or Canterlot? I wouldn't call that a mod, Fluffy Sonic. That would be a map. And you know this server has recreations of Canterlot and Ponyville, right? Like the server literally has recreate. Yes, there is music. It's probably just quiet. Give me a sec. And we have Ponyville, we have Canterlot, we have Cloudsdale. We have Cloudsdale, we have our town. There's the Changeling Hive. There's quite a lot here. There's Appaloosa. This server has a lot of things. In fact, for the server, what does this unclaimed mean? It means a plot of land that isn't claimed by a player. You can claim like chunks of land. Oh, BitGamer!
Princess Luna's best pony.
Thank you for the $1 Streamlab donation. Thank you very much. But yeah, so it just means that it isn't a claimed area. Ooh, Yari the Impaler, thank you for the raid. Hello, how you doing? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Hang on, let me scroll back up in chat to see what the fuck I was talking about. But yeah, so here, if I fly... I can show you. If I fly over here... See? It's claimed by south of the Ponyberg, so this is the land. It's a specific land that has been claimed. And if I fly over here, once I leave the border, it says the wilderness, unclaimed. So this is not part of any land. So that's what that means. You have me as back in the struggle to stay awake and try to figure out how the fuck to make a sorting thing. If you're tired, you could just go to bed. Do I have a job or is streaming content creation my job? You know I'm a swim pony. Come on, I'm a lifeguard. dad, swim teacher, professional competitive swimmer, you know this. To break kayfabe for a minute, no, streaming does not pay me anywhere near close enough to ever have this as my job. Like, absolutely not. I do not make anywhere near enough money to even consider doing streaming full time. Like, nah, bro. This is very much a hobby that I pour a lot of time and effort to. Like me having this as a full-time job would be many years off, many years away. I work a full-time job besides streaming, meaning I have very little free time. But yeah, I did have music playing. The Wizard 101 music just ends up being a little bit quiet. Some music is quieter than others in my playlist. And I guess it can be hard to hear if you don't have really good headphones like mine while listening to the stream. Because the way I have everything mixed is I use my very good headphones with noise canceling, so I can hear, like, quiet things. And of course, like, I'm using like Media Monkey to play and capture the sound. And I did something that's supposed to somewhat equalize the sound, but some music is still louder than others. It's honestly been a little bit of an issue for a while. I think if you have very good headphones like mine, it's fine, but if you don't have super good headphones, sometimes some of the choir music you can't hear. I don't really know how to fix that. I think it's just something that's going to exist for a while. If anyone prefers realistic games and they clearly hate cartoony art styles, I don't think that quite works. Like, I think if someone hates cartoony art styles, then they hate cartoony art styles. Preferring realistic games doesn't automatically mean you hate cartoony art styles. It's just a preference. Hi, Metal Eyes. You're doing good. Just finished Mega Man X3. Good. Well, I don't like breaking kayfabe, Common Soul. Like, I'm literally am my OC. I am Water Wings the horse. I say I have hooves and everything. Like, kayfabe is like, you know, your persona when you're doing something. Like, like for wrestlers, their wrestler persona, you know, they keep that up. That's kayfabe. Or a streamer who plays a certain character, they keep that up. That's kayfabe. Like, I try to, like, I try to not break character. So if someone asks me what my job is, of course I'm gonna say, oh, I'm a lifeguard, I'm a swimming horse. That's kind of how it works. How well does my job pay? I don't know if I want to say. I'm not making enormous amounts of money. I'm not making absolutely enormous amounts of money. The reason I can afford stuff like a fursuit and a VTuber model is because I live with my parents. Basically, I make enough money that, like, because I live with my parents, so I don't have many expenses, it means that I can go to conventions and stuff, but I'm not making an absolutely ludicrous amount of money. I'm definitely making more than minimum wage. I'm making more than minimum wage, but I'm not, like, earning enough that you look at it and go, like, wow, that's a lot of money. It's a pretty standard wage, I think. Hi, Mari. Found me recommended? Cool. Guess you did learn secrets. I have a suit. Did I make him? No, I am nowhere near that skilled. I am nowhere near that skilled. I definitely paid someone to make it for me. Blue collar wage? I don't really know what that what that would even be. I don't know what that would even be. I don't have a reference for what that means. But no, I'm nowhere skilled enough to make it myself. I paid someone to make it for me. My suit was made by Limey the cheetah. Here, I can pull up an image real quick since it seems you haven't Haven't seen it before. Hang on. Image, browse, pictures. Let's do pictures. I think I got some good pictures at Ciderfest. Let's see. There's that one. Is there a better picture? I think maybe that other old picture. Hang on. Maybe it's the one from Babs. Do I have the pictures from Babs in here? Here we go. Hang on. Transform. There we go. There's my suit. I go to various cons like this. But there we go. What calls me? Alliance workers, blue collars are the backbone of logistics, hospitality, lots of hooves on job. Probably that, yeah. Yeah, it's a full. So I am very private about my human form. I want to keep up the magic. I want people to only think of me as horse. So I go to cons in full fursuit. But no one besides my handlers has honestly seen my human form. I keep very private. But so this is why I have the suit, so I can run around and go to cons and I can be there and people just know me as horse, not as human. But there we go. You love that fursuit? Thanks! I'm glad you love it. I love it too. It's very fun to be here. Okay, so what was I doing? Right, I was working over there-ish. I'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, here's where I was working. Seem to have repaired most of this. I mean, this looks like a messed up tree, so let's get rid of these bits of it. From handlers makes you laugh as soon as if I am rabid and going to bite someone. The main danger would actually be me running into someone. Cause it is hard to see in that thing. There is... It could be worse, but there is significantly low visibility in that thing. So mostly they're there to make sure I don't run into people or knock stuff over. But also, I guess, to handle crowds, you know, to make sure people respect my personal space. They're there to protect other people from me and to protect me from other people. And to make sure that I stay safe in this suit, because it can get quite warm in there. Do I ever walk like a horse in a fursuit since I am a horse? No. The suit doesn't have the kind of mobility for that. The suit is not designed for quadruped movement. There are suits like that called quad suits. Like, have you guys ever seen Spooky Jack? Hang on, let me see if I can find an image of Spooky Jack. Hang on. Now, let me search Spooky Jack pony. There she is! View file, save image. So this is Spooky Jack. This is called a quad suit. It's a very, specific type of fursuit. This is Spooky Jack. Yes, there is a person in that. Quad suits can be a little uncomfortable to move around in, and they can be hard to get out of by us, so you really, really need a handler if you're using a quad suit. But yeah, that's Spooky Jack. She's a little bit infamous. That's Spooky Jack. You can see why she's called Spooky Jack. You cannot unsee. Are they okay in there? I mean, they wouldn't be wearing it otherwise. Why would you do this to yourself? I'm not the one in the suit! Why would you do this? Because she's Spooky Jack. Why is she Spooky Jack? You use Spooky Jack because she's Spooky Jack. AJ had a non-flashback. Can't unsee. How do people make their fursuits? Most people pay someone to make one for them because they're pretty in depth. So often you make what's called a duct tape dummy. You basically put duct tape all over your body to make like a duct tape version of yourself. And then you ship that to whoever makes your fursuit, so they have like a measurement of your body. And they like build around it to sew a fursuit together. How do you not know it's a man under the suit? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's probably a dude in the suit. I think the owner of Spooky Jack is a dude, yeah. I don't remember this. Like, what do you mean? What did the trees ever do to me? The trees are already dead. The trees without trunks are already dead. I'm just clearing away the leaves. And I'm fixing other trees that are broken. My handler is effectively my eye-seeing human? Yes, basically, yes. My handler is basically my seeing eye human, yes. No, I do not bite. Except for Tuesdays. Your lucky cons don't run into Tuesdays. Newest suits use VR headsets to get full 180 views now. I don't think that even fursuits, most fursuits made today don't have that. That would be an extremely expensive addition, and the vast majority of suits made now are not going to have that technology. That's going to be a minority of suits still. Would I trust Pinkie Pie to fly a plane? I mean, if she had gone through the process of learning how and had a license and everything, then yeah. No, that's a full-size person. That's a full-size person. You can cram in there if you really want to. No, the fursuit is definitely not waterproof. You do not want to get a fursuit wet. You do not want to get a fursuit wet. Mold, mildew, and smell, those are the death of fursuits. You want to do everything in your power to stop a fursuit getting wet. It is literally synthetic fur. Not only if I get that wet does it risk, number one, it risks mold, which risks ruining the suit. Two, it'll become like many times heavier, and that's going to risk tearing its seams. And like number three, it's just gonna be so heavy. It's literally synthetic fur. That shit's gonna trap and hold water, man. That's gonna be impossible to run around in. I said she as in Applejack. The suit can be female. I'm referring to the suit itself as female, as Spooky Jack. Not necessarily the person wearing it. The suit and the person wearing it can be considered different entities. I say she as in referring to the suit. Why do I bite specifically on Tuesdays? Why don't you bite specifically on Tuesdays? Hungry on Tuesdays. Next 2 months, they're gonna have fighter themes. Cool. What do you mean? This dude doesn't want it. That's not how suits work. Hey, ponies aren't waterproof. If a pony goes in water, they get wet. Look, if a the suit is not meant to swim. You can be a swim pony. Look, I go through a portal to the human world where I'm a human, and then I wear a suit so I look like a pony again. It's just a suit. Sweat is persistent and unstoppable. This is why you wear Under Armour. You're supposed to wear heat gear Under Armour to wick the sweat away. And then once you take off your suit, you're supposed to immediately dry it out. I hang mine on a wetsuit dryer, which you can plug in and the fan turns on so it dries out the inside. It also has wide shoulders because you want wide shoulders for whatever you hang your fursuit out on so it doesn't get creases in the shoulders. So yeah, there's So yeah, it's just you wear stuff that's sweat wicking, and then as soon as you take it off, you dry it out. to try to keep like sweat off it and dry it out. But making a fursuit, how could you make one yourself? I'm gonna be honest, Fluffy Sonic, it is a lot of work. Again, I have never made a fursuit myself. I have never made a fursuit myself. I literally paid someone else to make it for me. So I am completely incapable of giving you step-by-step instructions on how to make a fursuit. It is a lot of effort, and you have to pay quite a bit of money for the materials. You'd be better off... Like, my first question is, do you know how to sew at all? Like, my first question is, do you know how to sew at all? Because I would recommend learning to sew in general first, and then probably looking up tutorials on how to make a fursuit. Because you can't learn to make a fursuit if you don't first learn how to sew. Hi, boy, it's me. The reason I buy on Tuesday is because it's Taco Tuesday, and I think everyone's a taco. Well, I have a portal, not necessarily like a mirror portal, but there is a portal. There's portals all over the place if you know where to look. Can you add some cool stuff when you draw me, like freckles or something? I mean, if you really wanna, I guess. What does that mean? How to sew? You know, sew. S-E-W, a sewing. You know, with a needle and a thread and a sewing machine. Like, you know, have you ever learned how to sew? Because you make a fursuit by sewing it together. S-E-W-I-N-G, sewing it together. If you don't know how to sew... No, as in sewing. Because if you sew, stitch, seam, hem, exact, yeah. So if you don't know how to sew, I think you should learn how to sew first. Because that's the entire way you're going to make the suit. So you need to learn the basics of sewing first, and then you can maybe look into how to make something as complicated as a fursuit. I need a hydrophobic suit, bruh. And no, I have no reason to want to go swimming in a fursuit, first of all, and second of all, I'm not paying for a second suit, because I love my current suit, and it was already way expensive. You think your older sister once sewed before? Yeah, so if you do not know how to sew yourself, there's no way you can make a fursuit. You need to learn how to sew, both by hand and with a sewing machine, and then you can look into making your own suit. Does my undersuit cover my entire head if it's one hippies? Yes. You're supposed to use balaclavas to cover your head. I use a heat gear balaclavas. So yeah, there's different bits. So yeah, you do use balaclavas to cover your head. That's very standard in fursuiting to keep sweat off your head. Because the sweat can damage it over time. No, it isn't. No, there's no. First of all, I suit to keep my identity like, I think I'd be risking drowning. That would be too expensive and impractical and not something I want to do. How much did I pay for someone to make this suit? I purposefully do not tell the exact total, but what I do say is that it was more than $1,000, and it was less than $10,000, so it was somewhere within that range. You could probably Google, like how much it costs for a fursuit to give you more accurate estimates. It really depends on the suit and, like, the prestige of the person who's making it. Stream ideas, sit in my VTuber chair and just debate shit with chat. Do things, eat snacks, and debate things with chat. That sounds fun on paper, but chat isn't always active enough for that. Like, I like to have a game, so when chat slows, you know, I need to have both the game and chat, because, like, sure, I think streams are best when I have a lot to talk about with chat, but when chat slows down, I need a game to fall back on for commentary. Because chat isn't always the most active. You're paid active for chat, says JK, not actually. Chat can be quiet, especially since I, like, support lurkers. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it does make like, riffing off of chat harder. Having a quiet chat can make riffing off of chat rather difficult. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's weird that it's here. A lot of weirdness here. This is like a whole... Okay, so there's a lot of weird chunk regeneration going on here. Probably gonna go have to buy more birch leaves in a minute. That doesn't go there. I love cheese, it means I'm a cheesy horse. I don't know if that's how that works, but whatever. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yeah, I gotta go get more birch leaves. Thankfully, I know where to buy some. There's a shop that sells tree stuff in Ponyville. Why that tree so long is even normal? So this server has... Oh, hey, Runes, hello. That's funny. I think that's a bug from me having both My Little Pony and Figura installed. I think that's a bug with that. Hi, Ouija. So the server does have plugins installed that add some custom biome generation. So that's what that is. So that is naturally generated, just naturally generated with plugins / mods. You're a plushie, I see. You keep rewatching the 2017 MLP movie constantly, daily. Nothing wrong with constantly watching a movie you like a lot. I mean, that's the concept of having a favorite movie. Hello, Sinky! Do 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 do. Birch leaves, there we go. Stack moon. Let's get 4 stacks. We can always go back for more. So I gotta be on a constant lookout for trees that have been messed up, because it seems that it's more than the world border that had some funky generation. "2017 MLP is better than the new generation?" Well, I mean, you can have that as an opinion. I mean, it certainly, it had more of a chance. I mean, the new generation wasn't given much of a chance, was it? Hasbro kind of killed it, just as it was finding its legs. So I feel like it's at a significant disadvantage. And I certainly don't want us to disparage the new generation. It has a lot of fans, and it had a lot of stuff to like about it. You want to teleport? Sure. You're like the Gen 5 movie, but the actual show kind of blows. It's sad that Hasbro killed it before it could really finish finding its legs. You're here to explain how cheese works. Of course you are. I don't know why I expected anything else. Do, 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 do. I think these are extra, so I'm gonna take them off. The server has altered how redstone moves for performance reasons, so from a redstone, don't expect any technical door or a complicated redstone build to work without tweaking it. Thank you for the information I'm definitely never gonna use. I don't know shit about redstone, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Bye, Bony Gamer. Any other messed up trees within my view? Wikipedia. Okay, so you're just gonna copy paste the Wikipedia definition of cheese, are you? Oh, hello. I don't know if I've come across this before. Cheese making for queso culture is a craft of making cheese. Reduction of cheese, like many other food preservation processes, allows the nutritional and economic value of food material, in this case milk, to be reserved in concentrated form. Cheese making allows reduction of the cheese, the dress, layers, whatever. Well, that was just a building here. Let me put away my leaves for a minute. While I'm doing this, so I have more room to collect stuff. I wonder if this is newly generated, because I don't remember seeing this before. Now you can mark the YouTube stream as educational. Whee! Free stuff! Got some skulls, too. Why are you opening stuff I'm opening? I'm taking all this stuff. So this has definitely been raided before, but it like regens. You're here to cause mild inconvenience. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. It's what bats do in the wild. For the Minecraft mod, you have different pony type perks to really see if Pegasus can fly. So the mod that makes me look like a pony is different from the mod that gives pony powers. The mod that makes me look like a pony is client side. It's completely on my side and not server side. What lets everyone have pony powers is a server side plugin custom made for the server. So they're different things. It's a shame that I have horn sounds off. Do I? Music off. Oh yeah, juke blocks / note blocks off. I think mostly, I mean, that's because I don't want the in-game background music to interfere. To interfere with the music I'm playing. And, you know, copyright concerns, too. Because a lot of the discs you can play on this server are copyrighted. I don't want to get copyright claims. Wow, there's a lot here. Hi, Big Print Studios. See, I missed a few messages. Let me scroll back up. Oh, they're definitely not going to abandon the IP. I can guarantee you that. My Little Pony is too much of a cash cow for them to do that. Hasbro is too greedy and rubbing its little paws together. Hey! You really need the paper? If you really need the, whatever, if you really need the paper. Yes, alright, I'll give you some of the paper I've collected once I'm done. When I'm done looting, I'll give you the paper I've collected. I'm certain there's going to be more My Little Pony stuff. We just have to be patient. How am I so lucky to go to convention first? You having to go to any convention? How come I get to go? I mean, I go because I want to, and I have freedom and the money to do so. Like, well, number one, I go because I want to go to conventions. Number two, I have the money to go to conventions. And number three, I have the freedom to go to conventions. I'm an independent adult who is able to go wherever she wants. I have the money because I work a full-time job and live with my parents, so I don't have many expenses, so I can save up a lot of money to go to conventions. And it's really just those three reasons. So yeah, I'm assuming if you don't have one of those three things, the will to go, the money to go, or the freedom to go, I'm assuming that's why you wouldn't end up going. I didn't really have another explanation for you besides knowing more about why you aren't going. You're back? Welcome back! Piggy! Thank you for the resub.
Piggy
20 months. This shit's nuts, so... Goodness gracious. Yes, mild inconvenience, Spado. Also, I can see you'll definitely need help naming. I mean, I can give suggestions, but I feel like you gotta do a lot of the work. Hi, Blix. Ever tried using the Shogo full of bundles that you can store even more 1 to 2 random items? Can you even put bundles? I guess you can. Can you put a full bundle in? I guess you can. I guess, but like usually what I have is just random stuff I've shoved in. Like it's usually what I have on me is just random stuff I've shoved in. I don't usually plan that far ahead. I think I got everything. Only what people-related game I've ever tried was Legends of Equestria. I played the mobile game back in the day. Like the town building game. I mean, Legends of Equestria was a fan-made game. Depending on how early you played it, like... I mean, they've added to it over time. It depends on how early you played it. Like, if you played it in the very early beta... I mean, kind of the novelty was it was one of the only MOP games available because Hasbro did not give us a lot of actually decent G4 games. Hi, Umbro Parallax. Hi, Daniel. You can put bundles in, it's just not very convenient to get any of the items out. You just overclocked the piss out of your GPU. Well, I hope there was in a bathroom. Was there one that's coming out on Switch soon? I did see that. You wish you had the freedom to go to conventions like me. Like, do you have... Like, are you not legally free to go? Are you still, like, a minor? Or, like, do you have, like guardians that won't let you go, or... Like, maybe someday, you just gotta save up some money, probably. Can't wait to meet me again in less than 2 months. Yes! Headed to my first HarmonyCon, it'll be exciting. You bring gift? Stand still, okay. Have XP. Oh, thanks. Here, let me give you a paper. Hang on, you wanted paper. Hang on. Hold still. Bap. Bap. Yeah, that's everything I collected. Yeah, that's everything I got from those. Huh? Found this? Treasure map? Oh, well, now I have to go looking for that. You know now I have to go looking for that, right? Like, there is no other option. Now I have to derail everything to go looking for that. You just know that's how it works around here. I am running out of space. I'm gonna have to sort through this at some point. Okay, so let's find north. There's north. There's Avengers 1 in your state of Massachusetts next week named Anthro New England. I do know about Anthro New England. But I'm mostly focused on pony cons right now because I can only go to so many cons per year. Because of vacations and also just sheer cost. Like going to 4 conventions a year, like the plane tickets, plus the hotel cost, plus like expenses while I'm there, like food and such, it really adds up. So not only is there a limit to how many conventions I can go to because of how many vacation days I have from work, it's the sheer cost limits me as well. So right now I'm mostly focused on pony conventions. But I am headed to the pony convention Harmony Con in February. 10 cons! Goodness gracious, you're gonna be busy. You're bringing British sweets again? Would I want to try any? I'm trying to eat healthy, honestly. I'm trying to eat healthy. I don't want to be giving myself... Like, I'm an athlete horse, and I eat enough sweets as is. I don't want to give myself more of an excuse. I appreciate the offer, though. You also don't want to get jet lag while traveling to go to cons. Jet lag isn't a main concern for me. Jet lag is not at all a factor in deciding how many cons I go to. I think jet lag is totally worth it, honestly, and it's not like it adds up. So the amount of times I'll get jet lag, it doesn't really factor into that decision. Giving the treasure map was a mild convenience all around. Cool, so you've got cons is you land back home until the 5th and fly back out on the 14th. Man! I feel like you should have just saved money and then like stayed wherever the con was for a couple days. And then like saved a flight and just flown directly to the other con. Would I go to a pony con if sponsored? It depends what sponsored means. I mean, if they're literally paying me to go, like if they're paying for all my expenses, I mean, hell yeah, hello? Like that's one of the main barriers. I'm literally being paid to go, of course. Unless it was a con I had some specific reason to not want to go to. I mean, there's gotta be flights between Canada and Sweden. Like that's a thing, I'm sure. Are we going to England next weekend? You're just taking public transportation into the city? That'll be nice. See, I'd love if there was a Boston PonyCon. You need clean clothes. Alright. Jagretti spent your first whole evening in the opening ceremony at Babs. Slept through the first evening in opening ceremony. Who's your favorite VA from the New Generation movie? I don't actually know the voice actor names. I'm sorry, I'm not that informed. Really hope you get good at plush making to the pool you can win at cons. That's the dream. Hey, good luck. Chase that dream. Hi, Lightning Strike. Okay, so I was gonna... Okay, so start north. And I actually have to go, like, this way to find it. Because I'm in that corner of the map. So, like, if I go this way, eventually I'll come across it. Might be a while. Might be a long flight. We can get jet lagged on long flights because I fly business because of your ridiculously long leggies. Well, if offered enemies, so it's sustainable. I love how I can tell you're on my head because I heard the beep when you spoke. My sun, green is shining. Just keep flying, just keep flying, just keep flying, flying, flying. What we doing? We're flying this way. which is a chance that your band might continue to a Pokemon convention. That's possible. I mean, if your brother is going to conventions, why can't you? It's suspiciously wealthy furry. Some people think I might be a suspiciously wealthy furry because I have a fursuit, but literally, no, I work a pretty standard job with a pretty standard wage. It's literally just, oh, I think I flew right past it like an idiot. I wasn't paying attention to the map. Hang on, let me just loot this village first and then we'll go. You people who are 5+ suits, man. Hey, watch out for suffocation here, okay? You might want to go off my head for it. I'm going to be going inside and outside of houses. Playing this, jeez! But no, I'm not wealthy. I just... You got thorns? It's all good. How would thorns help? How would thorns help? It's not going to damage the house. But no, I just live with my parents still. I have a full-time job and I live with my parents. When you work a full-time job with very few expenses, you save up a lot of money. So that's really the main reason I'm able to do everything I do. I'm a focused, frugal furry. I like that. Hey, it has been a little while, Lightning Strike. It's good to see ya. Why does anyone need that many fursuits? Like, I have one character, and I have a suit for that one character. Why do people have, like, I don't get it. Shut up! Girl, stop suffocating. I said, I'm knocking you off my head to save your life. Oh, Piggy, thank you for the 2 subs. Let's see. Oh, Cloud, Prism, and Runes got them. Nice. Cute squeaks? They're not cute. They're suffocating. So do you mind to go to con, specifically GalaxyCon? Well, I hope you're able to do that in the future. You will suffocate in a wall if you so please. Not on my head, you won't. Girl! Yeah, you know those... You are a menace. So, like, people watching don't want to hear the battle suffering squeaks. Shush, shush. Get off my head and stay off until I'm done, okay? Get off and stay. You can get back on when we're leaving. I'm not gonna have you suffocating yourself. You're not suffering. You are literally getting your head stuck into a wall and taking suffocating damage. So I know there's songs in the album for the 2017 movie that weren't featured in the movie. Are there? That seems weird. What was that sound? I literally just said it's Hardfang sitting on my head, suffocating as her head ends up in blocks because I'm going through doorways. That's what that is. Pony, help me, help me, help me get grooving. My data's I'm very quickly running out of inventory space. Oh boy. Hype train? Hype train? How'd that happen? Huh? Did someone donate something? Did I miss something? Am I stupid? Okay, I guess there's a hype train. I flew so far away, your local chat doesn't reach anymore. I'm right here. I'm still inside the village. I am just so low on inventory space, man. This is ridiculous. Definitely gonna have to sort out my inventory after this excursion. What type of money does Laponyberg use? We still use bits. Think of it like the European Union, how everyone uses the euro. Everybody uses bits. It's just a dumb bat doing dumb bat things. And find out, dance forever, shout, shout, love every pony. Last thing that you do. Oh, wait, that's loud, girly. There's a hole in the wall here. That is loud, girly. Like, ouchie in my earsies. Love how I was gonna play snow and then I ended up fixing trees and then I ended up treasure hunting. Bats are loud, I've noticed. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Was this in the other house? I'll have to check that other end to see if I missed something there. Did you just break through the roof? Okay, you fixed it. I'm gonna go check that other end real quick, because I think I missed that on it. You wonder what the next Milopon is gonna be? This Predator hybrid can only imagine Generation 10 has in store? I think trying to imagine Generation 10 is more than a little premature. But yes, it'll be interesting to see what Generation 6 ends up being. Oh, I think someone died there. Shelly, the android lobster. I missed this house earlier. And your heart's in the right place, and creatures city. Did I see the underground farm? The what? There's one back here. Oh yeah, I did kind of see that. It's kind of cute. I did see that, yeah, but like from a distance. What's this episode, Captain Custard Girl? She sees a lot of TikToks people doing the dance. I mean, it's a pretty groovy song, yeah. I remember listening to it on repeat when it first came out back in the day. When we just had the YouTube video of it. One, two, three. I'll be who I wanna be. I'll be who I wanna be. Down in Creature City. Down in Creature. Hi. Sorry to disturb you. Where the fuck these bands coming from? My nose is running again. Ugh. Oh, I don't like that. That tickles very badly. server mod pack pre-done you can install? No, you can join the server without any mods installed. You can join the server completely vanilla, and the server will just work. The server will just work, like the mechanics of flying and stuff. If you want to download the exact mods that I'm using, I have them all listed down in one of my Twitch panels. If you want to download all the client-side mods I have installed, they are available down in my Twitch panels. But all the server-side mods just work server-side, and you don't need to install anything to use it. It just works. It just works, Todd Waterman. It does, though. You just joined the server. Is that the heart thing with me? Of course it is. Who else would it be?
Hi. Hey. Hi.
Is singing really necessary? What do you mean is the singing really necessary? What do you mean is it necessary? You're watching a live stream to watch me fuck around and be silly. Why the frick would you ever complain? Fucking hell. Why the frick are you complaining about the singing of all things?
Hey.
Like, what do you mean is the singing really necessary? I'm here to be silly and do silly things and entertain you. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I can fix it. I have dirt in here.
Hi.
It's fine. I fixed it, it's fine.
Hey.
By a singing song, like, bro, what do you mean is the singing really necessary? I'm here to entertain you. Singing is entertainment. The frick are you on about? Like, what do you mean by that? Speak. Explain yourself. Your birthday's coming up soon. It's extra time. Oh, happy early birthday. Oh, hang on. Flew right past it. That's west. Sorry. You can teleport in. Okay, hang on. Let me get over here and then you can teleport. No, I'm going to have enough of an inventory to, like... Wait for you? Okay, I'm waiting. Hi, Glade Bloom. There you are. I was supposed to be... I'm here. Okay, that's south, so... I face north, and I want to go... You coming? There. Let me just fly this way until we find it. The Ponyberg Uber. Man, this thing is sure is a far distance away from where I was. Kind of weird how those are almost square. Question? How much am I paying her? What do you mean paying her? Paying her for what? She's the one sitting on me. You know, if you had already asked your question, I would have already answered it, and you'd have your answer. If you hadn't just said question, it just said the question. He's getting paid. Oh, here we go. Hang on, it's filling out the map. Okay, so we might end up digging underwater. Oh, it looks like someone in the past already found it. Oh, right, they respawned. Durr. And now I gotta empty my inventory to fit all this stuff. When there's strawberry on the seashore, with strawberry on the back of the ear or the tail. Like a clip? I mean, I think a strawberry earring might look cute, but also like a hair tie or a tail tie with a strawberry on it would also be cute. It's your OC. Like, I feel like that's something you should figure out. It's 4:27 in the afternoon. 20 missed texts from you. We were up all night getting friendly with each other. I miss you, it's magic. Staring at the mirror, gonna smile, smile. Got plans. I need more space. Well, I could, like, throw this. I don't need this anymore. And as the heart of the sea, I guess I already have a couple here. It's above you. It's right there. It's floating above you. It's above you. No, it's right. There you go. Your girlfriend's one has a scrunchie on her tail. Fuck it, you will do both. You are not. Hang on, I'm gonna rewind this song so I can sing the whole thing. Hang on. You're out of air. Girl, go get some air. Maybe there's some leaves I can combine together to find more space. Or 27 in the afternoon. 20 minutes text from you. I'm sorry, we were up all night getting friendly with each other. I miss you, it's magic. Staring at the mirror, kinda smile, smile. Don't be like we got plans. Time to start a fucking riot, riot. Put your hooves in the air tonight. Wanna fall in love with every pony. It's like one more. Ha! Gotta find something. I guess I could throw out that like one leaf. I could also go home and come back. But now, gotta go. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to fit everything in. I got like one more fish to fit in and it's not fitting. Step off. Oh, you're good. Oh, that'll do it. Ain't got time for your bigoted rut. This is your new warning shot. No, you're not hot. This quest is the consequence of the hatred you brought. You need some laughter. The world is on fire and we're at the center of it all. Now I'm headed home. Why do I carry so many flowers? Because I picked them up. Don't king with your hooves in the air. I carry them because this is just random stuff I've picked up while doing other work. And now I'm going to sort it all into my storage. It's just stuff I've picked up. It's just random stuff. Alright, back to music. I'm gonna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Our world now, our world now. I don't know what the future holds. We'll figure it all out in time. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. Wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Fuck the mandated monarchy. Our world now, our world now. Alright, dump all these in here. And put that down there. Buckets! I think... I thought I kept buckets in here. Ah, buckets are in here. Alright. Ace jump scare, hello! Found pad of snow that just sinks you into the ocean. Your PC might be a beast, your flame's always tanking the pony rig. We do have a lot of light sources. We do have a lot of light sources. Sorry, I can't find it. Oh, it's... There we go. Let me deal with mob drops. I also know where leather goes, so I'll take that out. That. Gunpowder. Bones. Take out the bone meal too, because that goes in the same place as the bones. A lot is an understatement. Shush, shush, shush. It's only 75 FPS. Yeah, 75. It's fine. That's good. Numbers. Leather. Frick, there's leather. Okay, another sugar box for rotten flesh. Listen to those wet slappy noises. There we go. I swear I have more gunpowder. God, I did. Maybe I gave it to Heart at some point. You usually get 150 plus. Look! I think 75 is like, beggars can't be choosers. That's still quite a bit. Okay, I think Ender Pearls I have. Here. String I have over here. Now the rest I think goes upstairs. Hi, Stedius. What mod launcher do you use? Your version doesn't work? Now's a good time to swap. I'm gonna be honest. I still mainly use the vanilla launcher. I've used Prism once. Sometimes if I'm using like someone else's server that has a mod pack, but like I just use the vanilla launcher. Everything is like manually copied by me into the mods folder. Aw, thanks, Heart. I was gonna deal with blocks, but why don't I deal with valuable items? So that, and that. the sand note goes up here. I know where cider goes. Oh, I forgot to put that away. That can go up here. Otherwise, a drop. Probably should have put that away. I know where to put seeds. Flowers do go up here. If we got a Transformers X MLP movie, that would definitely be a huge success. I don't really think so, honestly. I don't know. I don't think it would be a huge commercial success. I mean, they might make their money back on it, sure, but I don't think that it would appeal to the general demo. I don't know. They'd have to, like, kind of play into how ridiculous it is. I don't... They'd have to kind of play into the ridiculous it is and, like, kind of accept that it would be a bit of a meme to like, attract the general audience population. They're both huge IP. The My Little Pony movie was not a, quote, huge success. The My Little Pony movie would probably made a decent amount of money, but I don't think it could be called a huge success. And just because you jam two IPs together doesn't mean it's gonna, like... Because the Transformer movies, people, like, those are all live-action movies. The people who go to see the Transformers live-action movies aren't necessarily going to be interested in a probably animated My Little Pony X Transformers movie. Especially since it might be a different continuity from the movies they already know if it's going to be animated. Like, just because you jam two reasonably popular IPs together, it doesn't mean a movie of them is gonna be popular. Exactly. People who like this movie style might not be into the pony animation style. What am I doing? Right, okay, so these go over here. Anything else? Okay, the flowers go over here. These get packed in here. Hi, Cobalt! Let's see, anything else that goes up here? This thing don't go downstairs. These go downstairs. I think I know where the desk goes. I think feathers go up here. Oh, I know where this goes, definitely. I know where that goes. Ah, why do I suck so bad? Oh, hang on. I know where I can put seeds. Hey, Christopher. Oh god, what did I do? Now, how do I cancel? Okay, I guess you just wait for it to... It'll dissipate after a minute, I guess. I was just trying to put them in a box. Hope I didn't just fuck anything up there. What am I looking for? I'm not looking for anything. I'm sorting my inventory. I'm just finding things I can quickly remember where they go and then going to put them there. So if anything, I'm just looking through the stuff I need to sort for stuff that I know where to sort. Okay. Oh, hang on. So this potion can go up here. Oh, man, Why would you do this? Why would you build a contraption? That's uncalled for. Winging it yourself is one thing, but that's just uncalled for. That's just uncalled for. Okay, turn that into a hay bale. My hand don't even bothering to manually ring the bell. Yeah, like if you're gonna annoy me, at least put in the work. Yeah, the block. Did she just AI outsource annoying me? Shouldn't. See, yeah, you can't automate annoying people, otherwise it loses all its meaning. You can't automate trolling, otherwise it just loses all meaning. How am I putting seeds? Or were those back upstairs? You're not getting these observers back, by the way. You're not getting these observers back unless you ask really, really nicely. But other than that, you're not getting them back. Alright. Let's see if anything can turn into blocks. Or ingots. Hey, Polymos111, thank you for the follow. That there, and then that, and then that, and then that, and now we put everything away. Didn't even see these. Oh, I can turn that into a block. One moment. Missed a bunch of stuff. There we go. Dirt. I think these go upstairs, I think. Obsidian. I keep obsidian. Oh god, it's full. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I have to move everything. Hang on. There we go. Okay, I think I have wool down the basement? I think it's down here somewhere. There we go. I knew it was down here somewhere. I think gravel's over here. No, not that one. Right here. You had to break one of my flowers to do that, girlie. Come on, pretty please. You aren't taking away time that I would normally be doing other stuff. Else you had to break one of my flowers, so you better put it back. Like, either ring it yourself or don't be building stuff I have to take time to fix. But please, pretty please put whatever flower back you just broke. Let's see what else we have. Discs, food. This is new special stuff chest. Then I'll probably sort through the food. One more level down, I think. God of Destruction, Raydra, thank you for the follow. Bap, 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 bap. Actually, I should check if this isn't already in... Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit! We got a raid! Scarlet Flight raid! Hello, raiders! How you guys doing? I'm sorting some stuff that's built up in my inventory. As I've been doing this, that, the other thing, and a bunch of random crap. Because everything's gotten very messy. Hey, Scarlet! How you guys doing? What were you guys up to on stream? Hello, Kitty Cat J! Bap, bap. There we go. This glowberries bread. Here we go. Bread goes in there. Melon Pinsky, thank you for the resub. 21 months. Holy cow. I'm constantly astounded by how much time has gone by. It's actually kind of terrifying. Does anyone know how to slow down time? Potato. Oh, actually, I think the melon box has the meat. There we go. Beetroot soup. Where am I keeping the beetroots? Here. There we go. Cobweb. Enchanted books. The micro horses are raiding. Hello. What the heck was all that all about? You gotta be more specific, Meadowlice. Hello, Tyler. Was you missed far so far other than what I just said? I didn't know. Just a lot of yapping about various subjects. It's hard to summarize. Kind of hard to summarize. You kind of had to be there. Slowing down time to a plank. Oh yeah, my dad often has like the Hobbit or the Lord of the Ring movies on for background noise. Cobwebs. I think I got them here. Yes, I do. fucking shulker box. This is supposedly sorted, so that's what I want. You know what? Fuck the fact that these are supposed to be sorted. Fuck it. I just want to put stuff away. Let's yank all this stuff out. Check something real quick. Either way, okay, here we go. This one's partially empty. Regardless, we're going to need more shulker boxes. Hang on. Liz, there's somewhere I can go to get some. Hang on. What am I looking for? I know what I'm looking for. Sorry, brain farted for a moment. Here we go. Uh-oh. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got the spinning cursor of doom. Oh, there we go. We're fine. I have to wait. There's one. There we go. Oh, that's the on switch. Sorry. Okay. Head back home. You've been trying to stay positive this whole stream? I mean, good for you, I guess? Well, now I just need a chest. I need to get more potatoes in a second, too. Okay, well, the iron horse armor I can put somewhere. You didn't realize you could fill up your sugar box without putting it down? In vanilla Minecraft, you can't. In vanilla Minecraft, you can't. This is another server-side plugin. This is another server-side mod. Taters! Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew. Okay, clearly this is not where... Where am I keeping iron horse armor? There's gold. I know I'm keeping iron and gold horse armor somewhere. It might be downstairs. I'll have to go look. You upgrade PC recently, got a new motherboard and more SSD storage space. Sick! I think I mentioned this on previous stream, but I got my old laptop repaired. I have an old laptop that I used for years and years until like, very end of the year, December 2020. Very end of December 2020, like the last few days of that is when I first got it in. And then is when I got in, like, the computer I'm using now. because I was interested in streaming and the laptop just wasn't cutting it. But like, the hard drive seems to have started failing on it, and I'm so like, you know, I get very nostalgic about items I've owned for a long time, you know? I get very nostalgic about items I've owned for a long time, and like, it was running very slow, and I made the correct guess that the hard drive was failing, and so I bought it somewhere to get the hard drive. There we go. I got the hard drive cloned. And so now it's working as good as new, and I'm really happy about that, and I found the time to do that. We need some string. Left me a gift outside my house to the left. I'll take a look. Ever tried fried taters? You mean fried potatoes? I mean, is that not just hash browns? Is that not just hash browns? But yeah, I got my old computer fixed up. And in fact, they actually upgraded me from a hard drive to a solid state drive. So it's actually working better than ever before. Probably, I mean, it certainly boots fast. Oh, hang on, let me grab some potatoes while I'm here. What am I? Right. There should be a partially. There we go. When installed an NVMe and it's not in date. Remind me what an NVMe is. Yeah, I'm very happy I got that old laptop fixed up. I left some stuff in here. I've been trying to escape from this stupid fucking place I call love. Ooh, buddy. Babe, when you're not interested in doing voice stuff in school, you like doing the direct vocal interactions? I mean, yeah, you can have that opinion. You can accidentally unplug my headphones. You can totally like doing that. But it's just not my type of thing. It's just not my type of thing. So yeah, you can do that with the people if you want, but it's just not my thing. NVMe is a storage device protocol that uses the M2 slot on newer motherboards. Yes, I know what all those words mean. Non-volatile memory express. A hard drive, it's like an SSD but faster. See, that I can understand. A kind of SSD that is just a chip outside stick of gum, super fast with tons of space for the size. Huh. Okay, I get that. Since I was a feeling, ooh, oh buddy, do you remember who I am? You picked me up when I was at my lowest. Oh no. Get home at 7 p.m. Nothing to do. Just wanna talk to you. It's been practice, practice, practice. There's side of hi, Bisco Colgate. Yep, that's the sound of salvaging an MCMMO. Ooh, funny. Hang on, I like that, but I'm gonna rewind in the song a moment. Cause I don't really give a fuck. Ooh, funny. Do you show me how to live? I've been under a rock since I was a filly. Ooh, oh, funny. Shush your face, Devious. Who I am, you picked me up when I was at my lowest. Oh no. Hey. Oh, Bonnie. 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 What you do is peel a bunch of potatoes, chop them up, and fry them in a skillet. You usually eat it for breakfast along with your eggs, bacon, along other various meals, including suppers. I mean, if you fried potatoes in a skillet, is that not hash browns? Like, it's chopped up potatoes fried in a... That just sounds like hash browns, man. That just sounds like hash browns. There's more than one type of hash browns. It doesn't all have to be one conglomerate mass. Hi, Supernova. It'll be Alright, let's start sorting through these discs. Going from multiple seconds loading to loads before you even realize something's loading is such a come up. Huh. If I ever upgrade this PC, there's gonna be so much to learn. Did you ever read the letters I sent? I left them on your desk when we were young. I felt this way for a really long time, but I was so scared, so scared. And my nose is feeling right. I see the light. For an hour I would ask, should I fucking die? Or who am I? Will I live tonight? Oh, 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 I wish it were easy to tell you the demons I face when I sleep at night. After your soul left the key, and let myself let me hold you instead. I remember. So let me try again. Let me live again. Oh, 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 You have to check out the slots for it, but yeah, they're really nice. Swearing horse was not on your bingo card when you said what? What do you mean? All I am is swearing horse. Swearing horse is like the entire channel. What do you mean that was not on your bingo card? You should have that in the middle as the free space. What do you mean? That's like the biggest gimme you could have. A lot of Little Nas X music on this server. Swimming horse is best. Thank you, Thing. I'm glad you say so. Now the board either already has NVMe slots or you need to upgrade to a new one. Okay, Holiday. Okay, I already have that one. Fallout, The End of the World. Okay, that's a new one. House Moving Castle, Merry-Go-Round of Life. It's a new one. Paris Sprite Polka. Huh? Wait, no, that should go in. I don't have that one. What am I thinking? Okay, red discs. What about the taters? Sorry, I gotta scroll up to see it. Yeah, that's what I saw. It's been a while since you watched my streams. It must have been a very long while, because you've forgotten, like, the basics of my stream. It must have been a very long while. Nyan Cat. Yeah, that's a new one. Well, Seeds of the Past. New one as well. Check the next disc. Blue discs. Blue. dreaming. Meanie. Fallout, the end of the world. Okay, already got that one. Yellow discs. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Oh yeah, Christopher always runs around. This is his house too. He's supposed to run around. Step 1, horse. Step 2, curse. Step 3, blink. Step 4, profit. Love to know what step 3 is, cause yeah, I'm not making as much of a profit as you'd think on this channel. In fact, if you think of all the money I have spent on this hobby, there is nothing close to a profit. Simple and effective business plan. If you figure out what step 3 is, let me know. This hobby is being completely supported by my full-time job. Well, you should do more in your life than just watch the movie. Like, it's cool to have a favorite movie, but if, like, watching the movie constantly is, like, stopping you from doing anything else in your life, that sounds like it might be an issue. Okay, so that's the bass music disc. Which I'm pretty sure I already have that. Delta Rune, Scholar Force, I have that. And the red. Okay, so that's all stuff I already have. The kind of greenish, yellowish ones. Let's see. Good man. There we go. Okay, Delta Rune, Field of Hopes and Dreams. Glaze Awoken. Okay, so this is a different format. This is Glaze Awoken. This is... That probably doesn't work anymore, honestly. A lot of these discs are defunct, but they're collector's items now, okay? They're collector's items, and I'm collecting them. White discs. Do I think I would be a great Princess of Equestria? First of all, I don't think I'd want that kind of power. Sure, everybody thinks of how they'd change the world if they were in power, but, like, I don't think Equestria really needs to be changed. I think the people in charge are already doing a pretty good job. And I don't think I need that kind of stress. So, I mean, I don't think I'd want to do that in the first place. I'm concerned about, like, human rights or pony rights and stuff like that. And they seem to have, and they don't, you know, they seem to have a fairly close to utopian society. Like, they have a pretty decent society. They don't have any of the issues, which are the reasons I'd want to change the world. Let's say that much. Let's just say Equestria doesn't have any of the issues, which are reasons I'd want to, you know, be in charge of the world to fix. So if there's nothing I'd want to be in charge of the world to fix, I don't think I need the stress for that job. Yes, Middleice, that's a zombie pigman. That is literally Christopher, my son, who you've watched run around the entire stream, and every single stream, for quite a few years. Yes. Alright, Call of Duty Damned. That's a new one, okay. Purple and white. Call of Duty Abracadabra. That's funny. Abracadabra, I like that. Welcome back, Runes. You always subscribe to the headcanon of Celestia being Big Sister. I don't see much evidence of that in the show, so not really something I got behind. Being powerful seems scary times. You can make an awful comment like, damn, it's cold and suddenly the sun is 5 million miles closer. Horrifying. It's also just like, I was staff on a whole bunch of different pony streamer servers, and in the end, I just found that it significantly reduced my free time and stressed me the hell out. So now I'm just I resigned from everywhere except my own server, and now I'm very averse to positions of power. I'm like, nope, so much more trouble than it's worth. You have no idea how much motherfucking drama and horrifying shit you learn about as a server staff. And now imagine how much you gotta deal with as an actual leader of a country. Taking care of bone shirts like herding cats. Bro, you don't even know. You do not even know. No, I'm not even kidding. So there is this unofficial pony streamer group called Twitch Trot, and I was one of the main staff members for well over a year. And I did my very best. I think I definitely did a lot of good in that group, but holy shit. You do not, so much stressful shit. It is, very few people know drama like bronies. The shit I had to deal with, the shit I had to handle. Like, imagine trying to wrangle well over 100, eventually 200 various pony content creators in a group, and then having to deal with it when someone did something bad. I'm not explaining it well, but it was a horror. I am glad to help. I wish I could have stayed. Like, I wish everything could have been like it was in the beginning, but in the end, I had to step out because of the sheer amount of stress it was causing me. I feel bad for the people who are still staff, because I know they have to still be dealing with the same thing as always. Because I handled a lot of stuff behind the scenes. A lot of stuff behind the scenes was directly handled by me. So, like, the people that are still dealing with the same stuff, I feel bad for them, man. It's still got to be the same kind of hell as always. I am glad I left, most just because of the stress. If it wasn't stressful, I would have stayed for a while, but it was not healthy. It sounds like, to be fair, we're all bronies. I have autism. Everyone in the server has autism. Everyone in the server has autism. That's just bronies. That's just the baseline, to be fair. Bye, RDC, but yeah, no, I am, because of the negative experiences I had trying to be a server mod in so many places, I am a bit averse to positions of power for a while. I think everyone in the chat has autism, Fluffy Sonic fanboy. I think 90% plus of the people in this chat probably have some sort of the tism. Managing that much of it requires a certification in most situations. I feel like I deserved a certification for some of the shit I put up with. It certainly, I think it definitely changed me as a person. I think I'm actually a bit more cynical than I used to be. I think being a server mod on so many Discord servers, I've actually become more cynical in some ways because of some of the shit I had to see and deal with. It's a very broad spectrum, yeah. Let's check out. Let's just do these ones. Okay, jingle, jangle, jingle. Okay, that's a new one. Old Town Road. Cynicism is base? I don't want to be cynical, though. I've spent my entire life since I was a kid being an idealist. And I'm still very much an idealist in a lot of ways. I don't want to give in to cynicism. Sure, and I've learned some lessons and I've become more wise in some ways, but I'm also sad that I've lost some of my idealism. I don't kind of want to be... You listen to Old Town Road? No, I mean, not really. I've heard it before. It's not something I regularly listen to. It's just there's a disc here for it. I just collect the discs. That's just my life. The world doesn't work as efficiently as you think. Well, can I stop learning it? Can I stop learning it? Just Pigstep in. Pigstep is great. I love Pigstep remixes. Okay, so that's a new one too. There we go. Okay, let's do black discs. There's a lot of those, actually. $sign slime. Super Smash Bros. Waluigi pinball. Okay, so that's a new one. What did I do? Please let you know. Is it only me popular music? Is it request? I mean, there's My Little Pony music in there. Are you not looking at the names? Like, Dude Sandstorm, that's a meme song. Like Everfree Brony. That most of this isn't Doctor Who music. Like, look at the titles I've been hovering over. The Magic Inside. Like most of this is not mainstream music. I think Lil Nas X is like really the only one. There's some Fallout music. Fallout, Jingle Jingle. Like, most of it's meme music. Yeah, so that's a new one. Sharon Negua? I'm gonna go with that. Thank you for the follow. Dead Island trailer. That's also a new one. Really running out of space here. The Godfather theme. I think it started raining in the game. Little Big Planet Party Ghouls. I'm gonna run out of space completely. Let me shove these in here because they're duplicates. I just want a little more space to work. We're gonna have to do this because we are running out of space very rapidly. There we go, that makes a little more sense maybe. Okay, the Big Planet Party Ghouls. Little Big Planet Party, yeah, that's a new one. Dead Island trailer, we already got that one, so that's a new one. You can take these back out. These are the duplicates. Party Ghouls, and we just put that one in. So that's a duplicate. Okay, red discs now. Okay, Moon Rises, Ready to Die. Boomer cell phone. Okay. Post Malone Circles. Even if I have the same song on 2 different discs. Like, I'm keeping it, because, like, it, you know, it's collectible. Like, I have it on each color, you know? Or if I'm feeling like playing circles on a red disc instead of a green disc, you know? It happens. Dragon Force, through the fire in the flames. That's a new one. Call of Duty Beauty of Annihilation. Seem to find that one a lot. Okay, that's new. Do Purple Disc next. Hi, Ultra CJ. Gotta collect them all. Exactly. Okay, purple. Okay, The Godfather and Call of Duty. Hello, you guys are in my house. Hi. why are you slurping? Godfather theme. Okay, these are both escape. Would you mind? That is so loud in my ears. Oh my goodness. Sonic escape from the city. Bruh, knock it off. That is very irritating, you know. Alright, I got a couple of greens. What is that? Hydrate higher is probably a good idea. I want to blow my nose too. Hang on. Okay, see ya, Tyler. It's Revenge by Clapping Sparkles in there. Yes, Fluffy Sonic. We've hovered over it several times. You should pay a little closer attention to the screen. You're causing extra chaos. So I bet it's irritating as people that slurp their soup. Well, this sounds more like they're doing it right in my ear. Okay, took a sippy. Gotta blow my nose again, I think. Who's going around opening my shit? Oh, it's Piggy. I guess he just wants to see what I got. Boxes that I feel have more, valuable materials. These are both ready to die. Do you mind? Those ones are locked. If I think it has something more thing to it. Alright, there we go. All sorted through. Hey, Piggy, did you ever sort through those discs I gave you? Because I have all these discs I don't need now. You're on my head, and you're taking suffocation damage. The stack begins. Blah! Because I have all these discs I don't need. Does anybody want these discs, or should I, like, sell them, or... Because I can sell them. Hi, Donut Lord. What's in the stack? You know I got stuff to do. Just gonna have too much, you don't have the room. I'll hold on to them temporarily. Oak leaves. Birch leaves. So we're gonna go back to repairing trees. It'll take some... Okay, hang on. I'll throw them on the ground. So these are all my spare discs that... These are all my duplicates. These are all my duplicates if you want to get off my head and grab them. They're on the ground there. Oh, you want fine. I'll put them in your mailbox. You're literally right there. Do I like my gift? Remind me which gift? Was there something else in my mailbox? Oh, there was something outside you said. I haven't looked yet. Hang on. There's one candle in your mailbox, too. There you go. Hang on, let's see what someone's gift was. Yeah, we will, yeah. It's just like a trend. Yeah, so yeah, you gotta make sure you get that good satellite, I guess. That good satellite TV. TV no work, build a bigger dish, I guess. My Securitron. I mean, that's cute. I don't really want people... Buildings just inflate, move, blah. Shut up. That's cute. See, now I'm torn, because, like, I didn't ask for it to replace this, so I theoretically want to move, but I also don't want to break something somebody made. Because you made it into, like, you can move it? Okay. Especially since, like, it's supposed to be kind of like a person, you know? It's Alright, we're gonna go fix some trees. Is this something new? Yeah, somebody built it just now. Yes, somebody built it just now. Are you watching the stream? Are you able to hear me? I don't know if Thunder can hear me. I don't wanna... Okay, yeah, okay, you can hear me good. Yes, it was built just now. That's what I was just talking about. Someone's probably gonna move it for me. Because it's cute, but like, I don't want a bunch of stuff cluttering up near my house, you know? Group discount. Like you guys are paying me? You got some dried mango slices the other night? Oh my god, you can't stop. I know what you mean, though. Like dried fruit slices, it's like the sugar like concentrates into a smaller area. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hang on. You're paying in chaos? Oh gee, that doesn't that feels like it should be negative payment, like you owe me for that. Are you sure there's still a beehive there? Okay, good, there is. To the trees. Okay, here we are. Alright, where was I working last? Where are there fucked up trees? Right, I started digging into here and I got super sidetracked. Actually, the trees here all look fairly normal. Oh, not these. There we go. There's the line. This is the fucky uppy spot. Not quite sure the best way to fix this. I can probably leave some of it like that, I guess. That probably works. Whatever makes me happy, I am gonna do whatever makes me happy, because this is my stream, dang it! My stream, my rules, I get to decide what we do. Ah, I see, it's on this side. Fucking stream? Keep squeezing again? Damn HughesNet, darn. Exactly! Being blue doesn't necessarily mean you're unhappy. Personally, I think more people end up complaining about being green. I mean, there's a whole song about it. Blue is a very nice color to be. Get birch. One there, one there. Let me unfuck that. There's no our stream comrade? No! What? That's not how it works! This is not a democracy! Streams are not democracies. Stream communities are not democracies. They are dictatorships. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Put Bob the Securitron in my mailbox, okay. You can't just steal his stream, it doesn't work like that. Excuse you, it is a succulent Chinese meal. The meme is a succulent Chinese meal. Know your memes. Which patches stream through your silly scope for extra silly. Now, you don't have to beat Piggy up. He's kidding. No, you don't have to beat him up. This is democracy manifest, gentlemen. This is democracy manifest. Hello, Swiftstorm. That's such a funny video. Alright, here's another place where everything gets weird. See, why is it now going this way? So look, the messed up trees, like they stop going this way. Like if I fly this way, they're fine. No, wait, because that's not the right... Of course it's that way. I got myself turned around somehow. How the frick I managed that? Yeah, it's this line. There we go. I think this is pretty... That looks pretty fixed, right? Not sure where the stem is coming from. Let me give it these fucking zombos. I'm being harassed. I never said that no one couldn't hear me. Except... Unless you're talking about the beginning of the stream where I say I adjusted some mic settings. Here's someone sneaking up on me. Hang on. Excuse me while I go get a couple logs. Did I say something that would imply you guys couldn't hear me? Oh my god, what? Oh, okay, because I teleported away. I am. Forgot you guys were on my head. You actually were like quiet enough, I completely forgot you were on my head. That's not an invitation to make noise. You've been looking for me for like 10 minutes? Oh! I've just been here. I didn't go that far, because Piggy fell. Oh. Is Piggy not allowed to drive anymore? Is this what it originally was? Probably not, but... I'll be close enough. Earth Pony can't fly. Oh! Earth Pony go burr! The earth. No, don't you do the Slurpees. No Slurpees. Confirm no one Slurpees. Waiting over and over. Will I break? Will I break? When will I finally break? When will I finally break? You thought that everyone flying towards me was the Ender Dragon. rest of the leaves. There you go, still got some birch. Guys, come on! I work very hard on the acoustics of my stream. Knock it off, okay? Oh, it's that noise? That is Heartfang sitting on my head eating a carrot. Unless you mean those sounds, because that's a trident. If you don't know your Minecraft sounds, you should probably play more Minecraft instead of just asking me. Because often, like, the sound has passed by the time you're asking. And I need you to further clarify. I mean, just eat it. Just eat it all the way through. If you have stuff on your Hungry bar, just eat it. Don't like, slowly munch on it. You don't get to make me feel guilty about you being hungry. You don't get to do that. If you're hungry, then eat it. Don't take, like, tiny nibbles that don't actually replenish your hunger bar. Eat the darn thing. Need to savor your food? Then you can sit somewhere else besides my head to do it. Imagine, hello, in real life, people don't like eating noises. How would you like it if someone would literally, like, chew their food in your face? How would you like that? Trees actually look pretty normal from here. Oh, here we go. Looks like I was offline a little bit. Now there's a bunch messed up over here. I'll probably take a swing at them, but this is a game, not real life. It's still annoying! Protecting me and completely according to ancient agreement, so I'm remembering that agreement. I think I have it stored in a chest somewhere. I have that in a chest somewhere still. Back to birch. Something hit me. Few skeletons and zombies. Easier to see once it's day. It seems like a lot of the trees in this direction are now fine. It's like it moved. So this is the line. Okay, so this area didn't really regenerate. This area did, though, so now we're fixing this. Okay, taking down this. Well, I think some sounds have changed over time. And you phrased that a little bit meanly, Tyler. That shouldn't about misophonia. Look, I'm having this, look, on a live stream, how things sound is almost sometimes more important than how things look. Like, poor sound quality will actually turn people off a stream faster than maybe a low bitrate. So sound is very important to have. So I think I have legitimate concerns about people turning off the stream because of slurping noises. I've also worked hard to balance the sound and have a high sound bitrate, and I'm using plenty of background. I literally have mods installed that add, like, ambient sounds, like birds and wind. and like sounds to action don't normally have. I've worked very hard on the sounds here, so I'm sorry if I don't want it ruined by somebody deciding to munchy crunchy on my head. Like, I think I'm being fairly reasonable here, all things considered. A munchy crunchy. You can munchy crunchy not directly on top of my head. There are other places you can go to munchy crunchy without ruining the soundscape of my stream. The music never stops. There's mud here, I'm sure there is. Yeah, well, this is good noises. This generates like this? Yeah, this is definitely server added. This is definitely a server added biome. Key jingles? Alright, key jingles, here we go. Quench some to Christopher. Fine, Christopher deserves sweets. Keys. You want 2 key jangles? You want 2 whole key jangles? Fine, I guess we'll just jangle for a while then. I guess that probably counts as 1. So I think we're into 2 now. I don't know, man. I don't have rules for this stuff. There's them. There you go. Speaking of sounds, we're good now? Okay, and what do you mean more? Guys, I got trees to fix! I can't jangle keys and place leaves at the same time! Yeah, go for a nap. Bye, piggy! Guys, I can't jangle and play at the same time. But there's your key jangles. Okay, I think that's... Guys, if I want to play the video game. I want to play the video game. Let me play the video game. Wrong button, hang on, where is it? There it is. Let me play the... Hi, come on. Oh, there, I think that's 4 words. You say hi with key jangles. I'm trying to play video game! Fine, hydrate. That's right. That's right. It's backwards. Guys! I only have so much time before we have to end stream to go to work. Do you want the rest of the stream? Like, I only have so much time I get to stream a day. Did you forget? 40 hours of work a week, 5 days a week, 8 hours a... Guys! This is literally the only time I get to play video games! I do not have the free time to play video games outside of streams. This is literally the only time I get to play video games! Let me play video games! Fine, burp fest. Everything okay there? No! No, not fuck that job, because firstly, you fuckers in chat do not pay me anywhere near enough for me to be able to say fuck that job. Secondly, you want to see me at conventions? I need money to go to motherfucking conventions, because I gotta pay for a hotel, I gotta pay for the plane tickets, which are mighty expensive, and I gotta pay for all the food and shit I gotta buy when I'm there. So no, not fuck that job. I need the frickin' job. Why do you guys never consider about my needs? What is it always what you guys want? Like, you know I wouldn't even be a streamer without this job, right? Like, how do you think I paid for the computer and the VTuber model and all the fancies and all the custom art? Like, how the frick you think I'm paying for all that? Answer. My J.O.B. Oh yeah, there are 2 aces. This is true. Let's see if I need to fix this tree. I might have to do a little fixing. There we go. Maybe not this one. That's fine. Time for the aces to fight it out. Loser changes their name. No, there's overlap between chat. So I think we can all agree to just be confused and let things be. Let things be as they all just agree to continue being confused. Bunch of fucked up ones over here. I'm not doing crime. Have you seen how things work these days? It's really fucking hard to get away with crime. I'm not getting arrested, thank you very much. I like having a clean criminal record. If anything, I'm undoing crime. Exactly. Chunk, yes, this is all chunk regeneration, yeah. And that means fixing. That's what we've been doing a lot of this stream, all these fixes. You feel free, one without the other is a paradise lost. One without the other is a fallacy. It's so sinister to draw blood for it. The future is now, the torch is lit. Can we all fall in so neatly? Can we coexist? How can I have faith that a flower will be missed? BK Dukon. Fly into the sun. Then can we become fully undone? The future is lives. There's something is leave nothing to fade. Love it with them sing. I'm glad the singing lessons are doing something. Do 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 do. Someday I'll be brave enough to release a cover and have the free time. Aw, thanks, Starfall. Hi, Quiet Dragoness. No healing without pain. No clear skies without rain. Fall into the rapids, cool your feathers and your face, where comfort acquired. We must embrace. Sunset looks so nice in this biome. Hell yeah! Antonym time for some real karaoke, where I actually know all the words. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I messaged some pony over Tumblr last night. She said raw X3, so it's true love at first sight. I won my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, so cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the yay. I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Says, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain of Pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take in hinges or two-edged sword. Bunnies. Ah, da, da, da. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you... I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your strike with a 12. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. Once you restitch your heart, you'll be just fine. Oh, with your life, you say it's all mine. All mine. Level in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Who drifter says some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you... I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, ba-da bum 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 ba-da, da da da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Did they quit redeeming multiple key jangles in a row? They do seem to have. Thank you for wasting a single. You're stealing it for yourself. Yeah, I can have yours. And you can't just... Excuse you, Ursula. I haven't signed any contracts. You can't steal it. You're not asking for permission? No, you don't get to. You can't do it because I say no. That's just how it works. I say no, so you can't. Haven't you ever seen Dora the Explorer? Bro's never seen Dora the Explorer. Bro doesn't know that if I tell him he can't, he's not allowed to. Swiper wasn't built like that. Yes, he was. He totally always stopped. People asked him to. It's like the rules of the universe. Swiper has to not swipe if someone tells him not to. Hi, Midori! Do 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 do. Disclaimer, kids, do not steal, it's bad. If you're in the process of saying something to stop saying no is not a good reason. It works in Dora! How's it going? Pretty good. Fixing a bunch of trees that must have been fucked up by a chunk update. There we go. Got a bit of work done. Guess what? What? There no fact when over Dora said swipe or no swiping, she had a sniper trained on him. Some your stuff just saying no. Swiper legally cannot swipe things without your consent. Exactly. People legally cannot steal from you without your consent.
Bits.
Hey, thank you for the 100 bits. Ugh. Do, do. If you consent, then is it really stealing? I feel like it could be, depending on the circumstances. Stealing can be used as a word in many different circumstances. Depends on how you're using the word. Need more spruce. There we go. Oh, well, that's some interesting chunk regeneration there. Do not touch it, it will spill. Do not touch it. You touched it! Who touched it? Who touched it? Did you touch it? I bet you touched it. I bet that was you. I bet you touched it. Someone should really fix this. Yeah, hang on. Let me go get some... Build it up again with glass? Huh. Well, I want it to be natural. I'll probably just... Dirt wouldn't look natural. Dirt might look a little funky. How much glass do I even have? Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Studies show that 100% of swipers stop swiping when you're armed with the Browning M250 Cal machine gun. Good to know. Does this make logical sense? Not really. But we do it anyway. Just how we roll around here. Hope I have enough glass for this. You stop moving if you saw someone on with that. You're not giving them a reason to turn you into Swiss cheese. First of all, you're not even Swiss. Second of all, you don't like... I still can't believe you don't like cheese. Looks like I have just about enough. There we go. As close to natural as we're gonna... Oh shit, the water goes through the leaves, doesn't it? Hang on. What if I make it go through 2 layers of leaves? Wait, hang on, that's not right. Hang on, let me start at the top. Still spilling out, huh? Might have to replace some of those leaves with glass. Even if it looks stupid, it has to be done, otherwise it's just spilling. Where am I getting caught and stuff? In which consists all this... What? I don't know what that means. Oh wait, it's not going through the leaves. I can fix it. Yeah, we're fine. I can put the leaves back. What do you mean in which consist? That's not a word. There we go. Now it's not spilling everywhere. In which consist make a glass wall? I still don't understand. Like, you keep using that word. I'm not sure it means what you think it means. I think they've done it, though. I wonder if that's all the ripped up trees. The reason to make it? Oh, so the water isn't spilling everywhere. It's just because the water is spilling everywhere. Here's a few more. Okay, there's still some more trees here to fix, but I'm looking at the time. Hey, we got a raid! Hello, raiders! I'm sorry to tell you guys, I was just about to wrap up because I have to get ready for work. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit. Let me look down. When my model starts lagging, it's because my GPU is spending all its energy, like, loading all my shaders. So we're gonna look down at the ground a little bit because for some reason that's better. I do have to get ready for work, so I feel bad because you guys just came in. Hello. So you haven't been around? Yeah, you guys never have to apologize for missing streams. Swiper is an opt-out situation. You know, I'm just dealing with you. Tell him no. Both spilled the water, so it's blocked. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work. I gotta get dressed. I gotta cram some food in me. And then I gotta get out the door. And I got a full day of work ahead of me. So we're gonna get wrapping up. You guys can wait out with me again. Yeah, I have a 3070. It can't do everything ever, but it can do quite a bit. Alright, so bye everybody on the server. Thank you. Hope it goes well too. So have horses been able to hold jobs? Since always? Hello, horses have been doing jobs for thousands of years. Alright, let's figure out who we're raiding into so I can get some foods! Oh, I still have the picture of Spooky Jack up. Alright, raid channel. This button. This button. Oh, Joe is live. Haven't seen Joe for a while. Let's go say hi to Joe. River City Girls 2 looks like a fighting game. Alright. Twitch people, we're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next.